This morning I was meditating a little bit. I was contemplating, I was thinking about things, and as you guys know, I like to meditate with my eyes open. And as I was sitting on my couch, I saw the plant in front of me on the window. And I could see that the plant was a little bit dried out. It was a little bit flat. It was not as healthy as it should be. And it made me think about this analogy with friendships and our behaviors. And a plant is such a beautiful metaphor for both life or relationships, because the plant, I noticed the plant being a little bit flat, being a little bit sad almost. The leaves are hanging downwards, looks a little bit dry. I noticed it. And after my meditation was finished, I decided to water the plant. Now, as I do that, I am nurturing the plant, right? I am giving it the necessary nutrients for it to be able to recover. But now I will have to wait for the plant to absorb the water and to grow strong again. So I have to trust its own resilience, its own capacity to heal, its own capacity to process the nutrients and to build itself up again, right? And this is such a beautiful metaphor for relationships or for friendships. Why? Because sometimes you can maybe forget about certain relationships or friendships and you neglect them a little bit, or you said something in an emotional state and it affected your friend very much and it hurt them, so they become a little bit sad, or they let their leaves hang a little bit, right? But as soon as you notice, you then can make a conscious decision. You can make a choice to give the friendship water, to water the friendship. And as you do that, your friend or your relationship will absorb the nutrients. And if they are committed to their healing, if they're committed to the relationship between two of you, they will absorb your nutrients and they will rebuild their strength, and they will re-find their joy, and they will re-find their excitement about the relationship. But you have to trust that they will be able to do that after you nourish them. So I like to view it as, I offer them an apology, I offer them a piece of love, I offer them not a piece of love, I offer them an offering of love, I offer them appreciation, I offer them feedback, whatever it is, I offer it. And then I take a step back and I allow them to process it, to absorb it, to grow, to nurture it, to take the nutrients that my appreciation or advice or attentiveness provides. And why I believe it's so beautiful is because human beings, they have agency. Human beings, they are able to recover from trauma. They're able to recover from painful situations. And even if you said something that really upset your friend, once you notice that it upset them, you have the chance to re-nurture the relationship. You have the chance to apologize. People make mistakes. You are a person, I am a person, we are all human. Sometimes we are very emotional and we say things that we might not have needed to say in certain situations. But that is part of being a human, and resolving these situations is possible. Of course, sometimes you can do something that is irreversible and there is no way to set things straight. But I believe even in those cases, if you water the plants enough, and if both the parties are willing to reconciliate and to mend the relationship, to heal the wounds, to move forward, to show each other that you're committed to one another. Because I showed to the plant that I'm committed to its well-being, even though I neglected it for a while. I forgot about it. I honestly totally forgot about it. And you can even mention that. I totally forgot about you in this situation. And now I noticed, and now I want to set things straight. And I think that's a beautiful thing to do. And it requires a certain amount of courage too, to admit that you neglected the relationship. It requires courage for me to admit that I neglected the plant and I could see it suffering. And then after I noticed, I can make a conscious decision to re-nurture it. And I was having a conversation a few days ago with a friend where he was talking to a girl and he mentioned that, yeah, well, the grass is always greener on the other side, right? And I was very tempted to jump in and say that I don't believe that's true. I believe that the grass is greener where you water it. Because if you go to the other side on the greener grass that you don't water it, soon enough it will start to look yellow, brown, not strong, not healthy, and it will start to deteriorate, right? So pay attention to your relationships, but also forgive yourself if you forget about paying attention to them. And know that you can always, once you notice, make a conscious decision to water them.